All right. Day 2, episode 3. Ronnie's personal trip with Nicky. Vlog. We're ready to get going. Let me just start by saying I'm not built to sleep in hotels anymore. It'd be amazing if they could give you some motherfucking layers to sleep in so you can adjust to the temperatures. What do they think? Everybody sleeps at the same fucking temperature. Anyway, woke up early, shitty sleep, walked Nicky, and stepped outside, and I gotta say, I enjoyed what I felt. Wind, you could hear it coming from 1,000 miles away. Chill in the air, and this deep, deep silence. That was incredibly refreshing. And I'm probably making this up, but I'm enjoying the taste of the air as it flows through my nose. There's something about it. As far as Nicky goes, things are happening. We left the crate in the car because I didn't feel like bringing it in. It's normally his bedroom, but he slept in the bed with me. He sprinted across the couch last night to lick me in the face, and that was the first lick I got. We played a little bit this morning, and his style of play is fun. He just sprints right into you, and that's it. So anyway, we're embarking 500 miles or so. I was definitely talking out of my pierogi-powered ass last night that I was just going to get in the car and drive 4 hours. What the fuck was I thinking? I'm not doing that. We're going to go about an hour and 27 minutes to a dog park and a rest stop, and we're going to stop there. Then, shout out to my navigation team for knowing me better than I know myself. I think we're going to drive 3 hours to go get some tacos and donuts in some place called Minden, Nebraska. And ultimately we're heading to Omaha and the Chef Boyardee statue, apparently. So let's see. We'll keep you informed as we go. Adios. All right, made it to Nebraska. We are at Love's Travel Stops or Travel Stores and Dog Park. Drive was as advertised. Nebraska's flat as a pancake. There's something exhilarating about going 60 miles in 52 minutes. I also enjoy the concept of going 80, then 0, because you're at your stop, versus 80, then 30, then 5. It does present some problems, though, because after driving at 80 or 90 for a full day, going 75 is pretty impossible. And it was at a point in the road where 75 was the speed limit and I was doing 90 then while passing a cop, and I got pulled over, and he came over and he said, where you going? And I gave him the full story while Nicky tried to bite him, and he let me off with a warning. So score 1 for me. So anyway, Nicky did his thing here at the dog park, although had a little bit of an incident. He did all of his empty tank marking that he likes to do. A machine marker. Very, very small tank, apparently. And then he took a poop, his second of the day, but he's also an incessant hind leg kicker, and he punted that turd. So we had to clean up his foot a little bit. The only thing to eat here at Love's is Taco John's. Taco John's has been around since 1969, so I had tacos. Kind of gets in the way of my plan of going to Minden for tacos, but I'm not gonna veer away. It's just going to be a Nebraska taco day. By the way, Love's, if you need them, there's showers here, so that's a nice perk. So we're off, clean foot, empty tanks, filled tanks too, to Minden. Alright. The latest leg completed. I'm a little bit outside Minden, Nebraska right now. Pretty uneventful. I avoided the law this time, thankfully. I did have a tumbleweed fly by me, and so I've been trying to remember that Western movie noise that tumbleweeds always make me think of. Something like that. It's not so scenic in Nebraska. It's a little repetitive, I gotta say. To be fair, it's not that interesting on the eyeballs, but whatever. As far as Minden goes, donut shop closed. Got here 3:45. That taquiera place. I don't know exactly what I was looking at. Dilapidated shack is the way I would describe it. Maybe there was food inside, but I figured I'm feeling a little bit full right now. We did take a swing by the Pioneer Village, which definitely had potential, but of course that thing closed at 4 as well. So we just looked at the outside of it. It smelled like horse and hay. People were dressed in the back like they were pioneers, so they were doing their thing. But overall, I didn't get anything to eat. We did empty our tanks. Nicky is not into horses. Anyway, got about 180 miles left to get to Omaha, and we'll see how we do. All right. Ronnie's personal trip with Nicky vlog. End of day touch point. Episode 2. I feel like everything post Minden is 2 chapters. The first chapter is Nebraska. The land of the wind gust. The land of the multi-cab trucks doing the wave. The land of the same scenery. So thankfully that ended. Got through it. Beelined it to the Residence Inn. Got ourselves situated here. And what can I say? Guess what? Chapter 2 of the end part of whatever fucking chapter this is. It's a city. Who knew? Omaha's like a city. And so we went downtown trying to find a dog bar so me and Nicky can have a drink and sit outside. No good. Can't happen. Not gonna happen. So we came back. I dumped him off. And I found a hidden gem. It's hidden because I've never been to Omaha before and I'll never be back. But it was like amazing foodie shit. Loved every second of it. As far as Nicky goes, he's unfolding like an onion before me. We saw a little Oscar-ish lunge at some kids jolting by. So there's that. He's eating shit off the ground. He's, as we all know, relentlessly marking. And by the way, he'll remark the same spot 100 times if you let him. Relentlessly. And he only walks on the left side no matter what you do. No matter what you do. Left side 100%. But he's hanging in there tough. His ears are fucking amazing. I love them. So, as I said, tomorrow, Indiana. It's 9 hours tomorrow. Gonna have to rethink how I do this. I don't even know where I'm starting. I'll have to look at that tomorrow morning. I'm just gonna navigate to the first fucking spot and see what happens. Like every day so far. So, until then, we're gonna settle in.